First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who grew well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shot there from the Chicago camp, coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sat down. And today, I'm just going to talk about a man of type. Okay, there's a saying in the world, and it's old, so I really can't remember it word for word, but the message is still the same. It says, there are many types of men, but there are very few men of type. And so basically what that saying means is that you have a lot of people out here who are just average, ordinary, doing the same thing as other people do, following the crowd. There's really nothing special about them. But then as the second part of the saying goes, but there's very few men of type. And that means that there's something different about you. There's something special. There's something that stands out about you that's different from the crowd, that's different from the norm. You're a man that lives by a code of conduct that makes you function contrary to what everybody else is used to functioning at. And this saying applies particularly to the men of the Lord. Okay, we are men of type in the sense that we're hoping to be the elect and the elite of the elect. All right, and as we all know, the elite of the elect and the elect are chosen by Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Okay, and they're the elect because they live by these laws, statutes, and commandments. Okay, and to prove that, we're going to go to let's get some scripture. Okay, this is Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter and the 6th verse. And it says, for thou art an holy people unto Yahweh thy power. Yahweh thy power hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth. Okay, and you know what, let's get the meaning of some of these words. It says holy, H6918, Kadash, sacred, holy, holy one, saint, set apart. Okay, Kadash, 6942, origin, to consecrate, sanctify, prepare, dedicate, be hallowed, be holy, be sanctified, be separate, to be set apart, be consecrated, taboo, to show oneself sacred or majestic, to be honored, be treated as sacred, to be holy. Man. So basically, men of type are holy and set apart, all right, that follow these laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible correctly and directly. Okay, and it says special. Let's get this, H5459, Sagala, possession, property, valued property, peculiar treasure. Wow, so thou art a holy, separate, a hollow possession or property that's a peculiar treasure and valued ooh, man, that's deep. Okay, so when you're a man of type, okay, this is what makes you different. These laws, statutes, and commandments of the Bible. This is what makes you a man of type. Okay? And coming into these last days, being a man of the Lord, you're going to have to be a man of type, because eventually it's going to get to a point in these last days, okay, where there's going to be many things that's going to test our spirit in a positive and a bad way to make us go off. Okay, there's going to be certain situations where we're going to be persecuted. There's going to be situations where we will have to reveal ourselves that we are men of the Lord. There's going to be things that are going to come at us to tempt us to go astray, you know, in a bad way. And then there's going to be things that's going to come to us in a way that'll still make us go off, in the sense that you know that the end is coming, but you're getting too anxious and you can't wait. These are going to be things that are going to test us, and it's going to be up to you as a man of the Lord to continue to strive to be a man of type. All right. And so I want to get another precept that's in Proverbs. I want to say it's 16 and 32. And it says, he that is slow to anger is better than the mighty, and he that ruleth his spirit than he that taketh a city. Right. So a man that can rule his spirit is mightier than he that taketh a city. All right. Meaning that a person that has that will, that self-discipline to stay focused, to keep his integrity and keep the path, that's going to be that guy that's going to continue to be that man of type and to make it. Okay. Because nothing else is going to deliver us, and nothing is going to set us apart from all these other people, okay, if we don't continue to strive to be men of type. All right. And as I said before, being a man of type, okay, you have to be able to rule your spirit. As the scripture says, you have to be able to rule your spirit. You have to have that self-discipline. All right, because if you lack it, you will be made vulnerable. And to prove that, we're going to go to Proverbs. Proverbs 26, and I believe it's 28. Is it 25 or 28? Yep. He that have no rule over his own spirit is like a city that is broken down and without walls. Right. If you don't have any self-discipline, all right, basically you're weak, you're unprotected, okay, because if you're not following these laws, statutes, and commandments, you have no protection. As the scripture says, well, there's no hedge, there's no protection. All right. If you don't have these laws, statutes, and commandments, you'll be vulnerable to every attack. That's why the scripture tells us to, I'm not going to say it, put on the whole armor. On the engine armor, what? Okay, Ephesians 6 and 11, it says, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day, and having done all to stand. All right. A man of type is going to have this full armor of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Okay. So he can keep that self-discipline. So he can have salvation. All right. So he can follow that path that will set him apart from the type of man. The man that's willing to just go and do everything, be normal. All right. Not wanting to live up to that elite standard of living. All right. It is a must that we remain disciplined and men of type in these last days. As I said before, there are going to be many situations that are going to present themselves to test whether we will maintain our integrity as Job did, all right, as the Maccabean brothers, to make sure that we stay on this path, all right. And as we all know, the mightiest example of a man of type is Yahweh Shai, all right. When the devil came to him in the wilderness and tempted him, hey man, he kept his integrity. That showed, I mean, granted, he lived his whole life as a man of type, but man, that was a true test, proving his character, showing that he was a man of type. And in doing that and keeping that mentality, he lived a life that was perfect, and he set an example for us to follow. All right. This is what we have to do. This is the standard that we have to maintain, brothers. All right. And if for those of you all who are new coming into this truth, hey, don't settle for less. Don't be any type of man. Be a man of type. Okay. So with that being said, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. With that, we're going to say Shalom.